Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another glorious Soviet Sunday as we continue to develop our glorious Soviet Republic. Having a very fun time with this game, and I'm glad to hear you guys are still enjoying the series. It was supposed to be a mini Let's Play. I was supposed to just do 10 episodes and then call it quits, but here we are. What is this, episode number 34, 33, 34? I've been playing this game for so very long. I've been loving every second of it, and I hope you guys have been enjoying it as well. Seems to be the case. If you are still enjoying the series and you would like to see it continue, as always, please don't hesitate to leave a like and a comment down below. It does make such a big difference in how I approach content on the channel. It just absolutely changes how I do things. So keep letting me know if you would like to see more Workers and Resources Soviet Republic on the channel. I mean, I've been enjoying it so much. Highly recommended early access game, and I rarely say that about early access. We've got a couple of things we're going to take care of today, a couple of the comments as well that I'll try to address as soon as they become relevant. But I want to do a quick overview about where we stand right now and what we plan on doing. So this session, we're going to try and get the tracks over here laid out at the residential area. Want to make sure that these train tracks are at least being built and that new station has been completed, hopefully by the end of this session, because that way we'll have more people ready to move on up, as the bridge over here is almost done. The bridge to Rostinsky is almost done, and I cannot wait to see if construction will speed up once we get past that bridge, because let me tell you, this has been a long time coming, and eventually people will be able to stop over at the station over here and actually work at Rostinsky properly. We've got only so many miners, and it's just really not that good in terms of efficiency. So hopefully everything goes pretty smoothly today, and we continue to build the tracks over here, and we also start to build the tracks over here as well as that station over there. Again, my point being, if I wasn't clear as I was trying to zoom around, I want to get this done ASAP so that once these buildings are done, they'll have access to the trains, so they can go on and come up here to work, or even come up here to work, you know, to come to this bus stop and spread themselves out up at Party Power. Lots of very important train station, this train station, a very important one. So hopefully we get that done today. So that's going to be the primary focus, I think, today. The last several sessions, I would say, before these last two, have been all about getting Rostinsky up and running from a pure, like, you know, production standpoint. And I think we've done a good job of it. We've got everything sorted out. We are actually shipping, you know, as long as we're processing it, we're actually shipping iron down to the steel mill. So that's great. You know, we spent a lot of time there, and now I'm focusing on this residential area because we have spent so long ignoring the actual residential area. So we've done that for the last couple of sessions. Some of you have some suggestions as to how we should approach this, so definitely going to apply that. You know, last session we did the construction offices. Some of you were actually saying that maybe I should have specialized them, where some are focused on road building, some are focused on, you know, like only rollers, and others only cement mixers, etc., etc. I don't know if that would be more efficient, because then you'd have to go around and assign every construction office to every construction. They would never assign themselves, and as we've seen sometimes, if resources aren't reaching, then everything comes to a standstill. So I don't know if that would have worked better. I'm decently satisfied with the setup we've got going, but maybe we'll experiment with that later. Now, I've been talking about my focuses because it was mentioned in the comments that I seem to have completely forgotten that Farminsky belongs to us as well. And no, I haven't. I remember Farminsky. It is literally our breadbasket, and we actually do have to do a little bit of work to get this running a bit smoothly again. So pretty satisfied with how it's been going so far overall. Like, if we take a quick look at the situation at hand, we, yes, import a little bit of crops, keep things flowing basically, but we do have right now is harvest season, so we're going to get a fair bit of food. Oh my god, look at that, 776 tons just sitting on this field to be picked up. So we're going to have a fair bit of food, but however, still not enough. So we're going to try and expand our farmland a bit as well, maybe push it further down around this little like horseshoe area, like was the original plan in, you know, some of our earliest sessions. We'll go ahead and expand this, get another one of these agro farms going. It'll be great. It'll be great. You know what? I should probably actually buy more of these covered hull. Nah, actually, you know what? Wait a second. You're just kind of stuck in here, aren't you? We should be bringing crops from you over to here. I think we are, aren't we? Grain storage, the livestock farm. No, we're not. We are not. That is insane. I should get some new vehicles to ship crops from here over to here. Otherwise, we're topped up over here, and I don't know if... wow, that's definitely some wastage. Okay, so that's one thing we need to take care of, and I'll probably do that right away at the beginning of the session. Another thing we have to take care of is our livestock situation. We are topped up over here at the livestock farm. Our train is barely shipping products. It's not picking any more up because over here we're topped up on meat, and the only reason I imagine we're doing that is because our vehicles are all topped up on meat, more or less, and yep. And that's probably because they are, I don't know, either they're going too slow or they're going... Why are you over here? Oh, sorry, I misunderstood where it was going. Okay, fine, so you're going to turn up to here, I take it. I don't know what it is, but I feel like maybe we need more shopping centers, we need more trucks maybe bringing these goods out, because we are spending money. We are buying, for example, food. We're not buying meat, but these guys aren't stocked at all times. They're not always at least a little stocked. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if some people are, yes, unable to get meat. So we need to smooth out our food production supply situation. That will maybe happen later today, or maybe it'll be the next session. One thing that needs to happen today is this situation. Let's go ahead and sort this out, I think. Got 3 of you over here. What do you... You work for the farm automatic. You... load up at the farm. Oh, you know what happened? I see what happened. Because when this thing burned down, we never fixed this. Right, of course. There we go. Easy fix. Didn't have to buy new vehicles. Very glad I didn't have to do that. Great. So, that's fixed. But today, we're going to focus on the tracks here first. Get these tracks laid out. Try to get all this going. That won't take very long. We're going to play at regular speed, maybe double speed for part of it. We're going to get that going, and then we'll turn our eyes to Farminski and Train Rexski and get that going a bit more smoothly. And while we're doing that, I imagine all this construction will be completed, and we'll be running smoothly. That's my hope. We're going to hit play. Before we do, 1.03 is where we're starting today's session. So far, December has been profitable. Last month, however, was very much not. And I was asked in the comments what our net was. Our net is negative 8.8 million. I checked between sessions so I could answer that question. It is negative 8.8 million. We've had a couple of months of profit, but largely not, because obviously we started at 6 and now we're at 1. Let's go ahead and... If you actually want to see the month by month, let me know, and I can cycle us through. I can show you how the numbers change as we go back in time. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play, and let's get this party started, shall we? All right, so let me just check real quick here, because now I'm a little paranoid about this. You should be moving on out. Well, you're just for the farm. What about you? You moving? You're moving first. Cool. You just have so much. Just sitting here doing nothing, absolutely nothing. I'm also actually tempted in some ways to export livestock. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but it is some money. Otherwise, we're just sitting here and not doing anything. I don't know. We're barely using livestock up, and it is because of how meat is kind of stagnated over here. But you know what? I'm gonna leave that be for now. Even though it's not... I know it's not the right call. I know it's not efficient to leave that in its current state while, you know, everything else can kind of wait. But I've got my mind set on getting this done today, so I want to kind of focus on that. Another thing I want to do is up over here. I want to go ahead and get these roads done as well. Just asphalt roads. Go ahead and down here, get you... There we go. Want to make sure this is up and running ASAP. And then down over here... We are just going to wait until some of this work is done. The hospital is almost done over here. I think once the hospital is done, we'll go ahead and commission this construction. It looks like there's a little patch over here. So left construction offices have been assigned. Fair enough. This is almost done, actually. Oh, yeah, this is almost done. Very nice. Very nice. I'm wondering if I want to just kind of pay for that little segment over there. So we can then get this going after this is completed. We'll look at that in a second. Let's go ahead and flatten some of the terrain here. And make sure we're not on auto build. We want to try and get this curve to match on both sides, and that will be a bit of a challenge. It will be a bit of a challenge, but we're going to try our best here. Go ahead and raise the train a little bit. First, of course. Try and get that shape right. There we go. I just want this area to look pretty, you know? I also have to do a little bit of footpath construction, a little bit of sidewalk construction, to make sure that people from these buildings are able to go to the school and the kindergarten. Because as it stands now, they're not going to be able to. Another thing I want to do is I want to try and smooth things out over here. Use these tracks as a bit of a transition point so that we don't have this ridiculous plateau right up until the edge, right up until the waterfront. That would absolutely kill me, I think. That's the hospital I think it just got completed. Pretty cool to see. It's pretty cool to see how the city's been progressing. Part of me wants to do like a time lapse almost, just to see how we've come as far as we've come. You know, I almost wonder if we can smooth this out a bit more. Okay, we'll find a way. We'll find a way. Let's go ahead and see if we've changed the height by enough. Turn that wireframe on. It always scares me to go to that show wireframe button because I'm always worried I'm going to click auto build from rubles because of a misclick. All right, let's see. What we got to do is we have to like stretch this out so it smooths out. I think we're probably too high up. I think we should probably pull this down until about... I've got to flatten you a bit more. About there, and then we should be able to do something like this. Too big a descent. What are we doing here? Where? We're fine over here. Alright, so it's just en route. Go ahead and use this to flatten a bit. I find it's a bit faster. A bit faster. There we go. See if we can't. There we go. Come on now. You know you want to work. Work for me. God damn it. Alright, where's the trouble spot? I'm over here. Maybe. Oh, I hate when the game does this. All green everywhere, but still doesn't want to build. I see. It's probably over here, I think. Can't smooth this out. Think that'll do the trick? Yeah, there we go. Oh no, the sun's setting. You want to go down at this spot? Feels a little bit on the far side, but it feels more nicely distanced. Sure, let's start using our space a little bit. Many of you have mentioned a couple times that I tend to crowd things a lot, and you're very much right. And I need to start using our space. We have a whole nation. We have a whole nation. I should use some of it. You know, this has. I think it's straightened out. Yeah, good, good, good. And this way we can, you know, plant some trees and stuff over here, so there's a bit of a gap. It looks a little bit nicer. It doesn't have to be so austere all the time. You know, it doesn't have to be so hyper efficient all the time. As nice as that can be, it can also be an eyesore, you know? Alright, come on now. Come on now. So we can pull you down to... Alright, where do we get down to? I would say about here, perhaps? Or maybe here? A bit lower than that, I think. Down to here, perhaps. I'm going to actually have to stop as the sun is setting. How do I feel about this little bump over here? I don't like it. I don't like it. Go ahead and flatten you out a little bit here. I don't mind if it's going to dip down, but I don't want that weird bump. We're getting it again. Gonna wait until the sun comes up. I cannot see anything. All right. So while we're waiting for the sun, let's go ahead and take a look over here. What are we gonna do? Do we buy some more mechanisms? How are we at? Wow, where did all the money go? What did I click? What did I do? What did I do? Did I just? It's just a matter of timing. Our steel train is on the way. Where's our steel train? Where's my money maker? There you are. Okay. We'll be back at 1 million plus in any second. Makes me very nervous to not have money. As you can imagine. Now you're empty-handed. Not good. But you're carrying 63k worth of goods. Cool. Very important for us. Alright, sorry. So back on topic. Now I feel a little bit more nervous about spending money. Let's see. So you're topped up. Train brings stuff here. We have meat. Now the unfortunate thing is the game, again, it's an early access, right? So it keeps getting things added to it. And as far as meat is concerned, meat storage only got added recently, relatively speaking. I find myself in a position where I've positioned things and I can't necessarily make this as efficient as possible. Now you're going to the shopping center to unload. Not a lot of people buying meat from there. So how about if you aren't able to unload over there, then you should go ahead and move over to here to unload over here. Trying to make this a bit more efficient, I guess. Trying to get more movement out of it, basically. And we'll be having some more, we'll be building some more shopping centers and stuff in this area. So pretty soon we'll have more of a demand. I think it's just that. I think we have more supply than we have demand, which is... No, that's not true. That's not true. We have citizens unable to get meat. We just don't have a fast enough supply. That's what it is. I'm pretending like the problem is something else. I'm lying to myself. Make myself feel better. Let's go ahead and pull you down. I think over to, yeah, roughly... Well, here should do the trick. Maybe down to here, sure. Line you up nicely. Go and line you up there. There we go. So now, I hope... Gonna have to do a little bit of flattening, of course. Not a surprise there. Too bad. I feel like that plateau is just gonna continue. And smooth it out afterwards. Flattening you. There we go. Feeling pretty good. There we go. Going. Well, this is the inside line. Gotta make sure I actually stick to the inside for that. Put the outside line first. There we go. Perfect? Question mark? I think. Oh, come on, game. Don't do this to me. Not like this. Not like this. God damn it. Okay, where's the flattening? Lift this up a little bit. Okay. Come on. Oh, we had it. Nice. There we go. Awesome. So that's the loop. Is this road done yet? No. 4 construction offices working together can't get it done. Come on, guys. Because we're working on other stuff, I guess. Working on the kindergarten now? Yep. Focusing on that. Fair enough, fair enough. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Oh, you know what? I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of how this looks. Ooh, okay. Alright, you know what? I've got a plan. I've got a plan. I like part of what's happening here. Not everything. Go ahead and cancel that. Go ahead and cancel that. Alright. Gonna dig this a little bit. Flatten this out here. There we go. There we go. I think I'm gonna have to cancel this track over here. A little bit. We're gonna go and use the average leveler. And then I wonder if... Okay, so we can do this. See what I'm going for, right? Where it's kind of like... It's high on either end. It kind of dips down. Nice little dip over here and another climb over there. And then over here we can get some like trees and stuff. And that way these like hospitals and stuff don't get... Like if I'm in the hospital, right? I'll look out and I get to see that rather than a train going by. I mean, I guess I'll still have the train, but it's a nicer... I feel like it's a nicer view. You get back up over here on the level. Oh, what the hell is this little bump? Oh no, that's just the... Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I don't mind that. Sorry, I know I'm being very particular about this. I want it to look nice. When you look like this, I want it to look pretty, you know? I think that's getting there. I think that's pretty nice. What do you guys think? You know what? I think that's solid. Got some good smooth areas, nice smooth curves. Beautiful. And from the top down, it is... Yeah. Looks about right. Right? Yeah, I think it looks good. Cool. Let's go ahead and commission the construction. God, I'm actually really happy with this set of track. Got that construction. And now, what we need to do is the bus that brings people over here, which is this one, you're going to start picking up 100% again. Because now we need to get these vehicles not only up to here to build this, but also they'll be splitting up to build both of these tracks. But also they're going to be hopefully coming down over here to build these tracks. So we'll see how that goes, and I just want to really quickly get rid of these semaphores, because otherwise we're going to see some blockages happening, guaranteed. If I can get rid of these, I'm going to have to reassign the semaphores here and relearn exactly what I did to make sure this works smoothly. But yeah, okay, so this is good. This is all good. We're moving smoothly here. And yeah, I guess we're at work here. So the big question becomes, can these vehicles come out there, join in, and move down? Now we're missing steel over here. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's because you're stealing all of it. Pun intended, of course. That's fine though. We're at 1.01. We started at 1.03, I think it was. I would like to beat that. Appreciate beating that very much. Alright, this is all good. This piece of road is still not done, because I believe we're still working on, let's see, this school, getting quite a few people, not as topped up as I'd like it to be. Kindergarten, also getting people, good, good, good. We are working on this hospital over here as well, cool. Down over here, this is all done. Let's go ahead and get this road worked on as well. This one needs lights. Like downtown Večerinka needs lights, I would say. Go ahead and do that. And sure, let's get this going as well. I don't wanna pay for any of this stuff. It'll get pretty expensive. Look at that, 13K. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? This is 7K almost. And this is another 14K, 15K. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay for that. We can do this. We've got all the resources we need for it. Let's go ahead and check our road construction office. I was gonna, like, roadhouse. I don't know what to call it. Go ahead and assign that. Go ahead and assign. I guess we're not connected here. Oh, maybe we are. I guess we are. Okay, cool. This has all been completed. Good stuff. All right, cool. Now, one more thing that I need to do over here. I was contemplating building another pub, and many of you suggested that I shouldn't do another pub. Instead, I should take a look at a tennis court or something. Something a bit more, you know, health conscious words. And yeah, tennis court sounds like a good idea. Now, a tennis court only fits how many people? Like a football, I believe a football field fits more people than a tennis court can. We got 21 people in a football field. I believe a tennis court does less, but it is good to have a little bit of variety, isn't it? Let's go ahead and build equipment for citizens. Yes, now we can fit one over here. Can we fit two? I don't think so. Yeah, a little bit of adjusting could give us a couple. Go ahead and demolish. Hopefully this doesn't completely ruin the connections. We can do that. Let me just check real quick. You can still reach. Yeah, you can take a slight detour. There we go. Yeah, these people can reach. Good. So with that much space created, we can probably fill a couple of tennis courts over here. Probably fill some over here as well. And actually, you know, I like that straight connection. Okay. Go ahead and build equipment for citizens, tennis playgrounds. Down like this. Or put you down like this. Maybe like this is nicer. Tuck you in over here. Let me go ahead and get that wireframe on. See how nice we can make this. If we tuck you in over here. And then tuck you in over... I don't want the auto building of the roads. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to get the footpath down the middle here. Right? And then get another one as close to this as possible. And see if I can get another one over here. Demolish all this. Go. Try and fit another one over here. We can. That's what I was hoping for. A little bit more over. There we go. Question becomes, can we connect all of them? Check out the footpaths. So you're good. You're going to connect easy. Yep. Yep. You can connect to each other. I wonder actually if... I don't think I can fit a footpath down the gap over here. Yeah, no. Not a surprise. Oh, hold on. One step at a time. Nah, it's not going to work. I'm not surprised either. That's why we have this connection over here. But we can, just for the sake of aesthetic and visuals and whatnot, connect at least these two, I guess. Can't connect these two, unfortunately. Too closely packed. Fair enough. Go ahead and build another tennis playground. Yeah, see, we can fit 2 more. 3 more even, I think. Maybe? Nah, not 3 more. Too tight for 3 more. It's okay. We can get 1 over here. Why are you not connecting? Okay, fair enough. 1 over here. Go ahead and demolish, rather. Cancel footpath. Want to make sure I don't delete the wrong thing by mistake or anything like that. Are you connected over here? You are not. You need to make this connection. Yeah, that's why. It actually isn't connected. For citizens, let's go and get the tennis playground back up. Come on now. There we go. That's the distance we need. Minimum distance. Do that. Okay. Footpaths need to be cancelled over here. There we go. And let's get another tennis court. Tennis playground. I don't know why it's called a playground, but take it down over here. How about that? Sure. Perfect. And then last piece of footpath. Connecting you, and you won't connect. That's fine. Start the construction, and hopefully our construction offices will auto-assign. Hopefully. I have my doubts. We'll keep an eye out on that. But yeah, that should make this area a little bit nicer. What I can do is get some more, like, greens and stuff put down. I've got some plans. Oh, hello. Oh, you laid that down real fast, didn't you? I guess it took you a while to get here, though. Okay, it's all getting done. It's all getting done. And our power is fluctuating. Got a little bit of a rave going on over here. What the hell? What's the deal? Because we've got only one person working the plant. This is hilarious. This is hilarious, just the flashing lights. Someone's getting a seizure tonight. Trains are struggling. There we go. I think we finally got one. We needed 3 people. Oh, even that's not enough. Still a little bit of fluctuation. Okay, better than nothing, though. And up over here, is the bridge finally completed? Almost. Oh, wait, actually. The bridge is done. Oh, the bridge is done. Yeah, the bridge is done. We're gonna move on now. Over here, what are we looking at? Lots of people, lots of steel, lots of stuff. Yeah, see, so the construction train is going through. You're gonna get stuck here, aren't you? Nope, good. You can actually come through. Great. Love it. Good stuff. It's actually working. Ish. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably working well enough. Because now people are getting on this. They're gonna turn around. You're gonna keep going through. You've both got greens. How's this gonna work here? Okay, there we go. That's what I thought. Too bad this thing is so slow. It is going to slow stuff down a little bit. This is going to cause us some trouble as well. Let's go ahead and turn you around. Let's go. Because without that going there, this can't come in here. Right? Keep going, keep going, keep going. You've got room, you've got room. There we go. Once it gets into there, this will be able to move. And that'll free us up. I know this is a bit of a risky situation to be in, unfortunately. But I gotta do it. There we go. Need to get this extension going. I just have to keep an eye on this while this is happening. Where'd that train go? Them being slow also doesn't help. You see how long it's taking? This is just to pick up speed. Because apart from that, we're working fine. It's cool to see this getting done. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted again. I just like seeing the city in action, you know what I mean? It's just cool to see it all kind of working. Now over here, we cannot reach anything on that side. I'm wondering how we want to go about doing this. What if we get the footpath to come out this way, right? I don't know if we'll do any more housing units or anything over here. Might do. Maybe we get one more in here, right? Thing is, they can't reach up there, so they're neither here nor there, which is the problem. That's the problem. Now, they could work this area, though. Well, for now, let's go ahead and extend this out, right? Because we definitely want to do that. And then we'll turn a curve here and get you over to there. Changed my road there. Cancel that, actually. Canceling that because it's not perfect. I demand perfection. Oh, come on. Oh, right. I guess I gotta do that. There we go. Nice smooth connection over here. We could pay for that. I'm gonna just try and get this done as in-house as possible. Alright, we've unlocked that cool capability through the fact that we built the construction offices and stuff, so we might as well take advantage of it. This is all going through okay. How are our construction offices doing? Got your auto search on, but I don't see you adding stuff. Come on, let's get you working. Road connection doesn't exist. Right. Right. That's a weird one. Okay, let's go ahead and try something here. I'm going to try and pay for this one, and I want to see if construction buildings can use footpaths. Because I know emergency buildings can, but can construction buildings, or construction vehicles? You've got enough on your plate. You. Yes. Yes, they can. Alright, cool. Go ahead and get these all going. Go. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time, but good things take time. They're coming through. Very nice, laying all this out. Really cool to just see all this in action, I think. What's the deal over here? Yep, you're working away. Good stuff. A new extension, now in progress. Nice to see. Just cool to see it all in action. And what's going on over here? You're kind of stuck? You're stuck because you're trying to come down this way. You're waiting for this thing to clear out, I'm guessing. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, there you go. You're coming through. What's the deal up over here? Looking like we're open. Looking like we're going smoothly. Yeah, and we've got people at the steel mill. Yes, wow, actually. Whew. All right, 1.08. We're doing good. We're doing good. And this looks like it's been done. One last step up over here. This is getting worked on as well. Great to see. We are topped up on iron over here. I need to get more trucks moving iron back and forth, don't I? I am wasting resources otherwise, because these things take forever to load up. Forever to load up. Anyway, now what's our deal when it comes to meat? You just dropped some off, so you're still carrying a lot. Why do you not unload here? Go here. I want to see you unload at least 1 ton. That's the thing, it'll get used up right away, won't it? Yeah. See, it drops. And now this thing is carrying however many tons. I wish you could tell it, like, when you're empty, go back to the slaughterhouse. But until you're empty, don't. You're headed to the pub now. Pub which is full of alcohol. Not nearly as full of alcoholics as I need it to be. These guys. Eat more, drink more. Live more. Where are our trains? Where are our cargo trains? Are they all kind of packed up over here? No, so you're coming back. Bricks and boards off of you. Our steel train is in here. Where's our other cargo train? There you are. You load up on alcohol and food, eh? I wonder if we should start exporting some meat as well. Not a bad idea. Go ahead and get some meat on here as well. Do it. Might as well, right? A little bit more money made. No food, though. We're low on crops. Why are we low on crops? We're low on crops because this train isn't bringing any back? No, it is bringing crops back, but not nearly enough. Why are you not bringing enough crops back? Because you're not waiting to load up, or because timing is off? We've got to keep an eye on that. We've got to produce food. Without food, the people starve. Stating the obvious here, I know, but... Got some clothes on. Again, the fabric situation is a bit of an issue as well. Well, rather no, not the fabric situation, the chemical situation. What's the deal here? Am I catching you with your pants down again? No, you got wood. Okay, we're loading up. It's just taking forever. Man, even with... Let's get it down to 29%. I need these things moving faster. I need these things moving a lot faster. You're off. Cool. Even half a ton of chemicals, right? Half a ton of chemicals gives us what? Gives you 5 tons of fabric. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright. Looking good. Have we sorted our issue out with the meat? With exports? Maybe. This bus stop is looking like a hot mess. Let's see, we got too much going on over here. Too many things using just that one bus platform. But this one instead. Way too many things using that one bus platform. I need to do something about that. Oh, right. I checked this between sessions, and I was like, I could have sworn I clicked on this. I was also asked if there was anything else to research in the university, and there is. We've got electronic circuits we can research. So let's go ahead and get that done, because why not? We've got the university for it. We've got the people for it. Our education is looking pretty swell, I would say. We have highly educated people. Still a big chunk of uneducated individuals, and we also have 250 people still living with their parents, 250 adults living with their parents, which we should be solving soon, because each one of these fits 190 people, so we'll have more than enough soon. And look at that, some deliveries arriving over here, moving slowly behind this little paver or roller or whatever it is. Where are you guys coming to? Road. All for the road? You are for the road as well, yep. Very cool, though. Very cool to see it all happening. Over here, how are we looking? We're blocked up. Blocked up. We're backed up. This isn't good. This isn't good. Only a matter of time before this happened. You can't come through. You should be able to turn around and go back. It's gonna cost us. Oh, you're stuck over here as well. Okay, no, you're able to come through. Good, good, good. You come through over here. You get released. I'll figure out how this is going to work. If it's going to work. You're going to come over to this side. Push up. These trains being stuck here isn't helping me. You're going to be stuck here until this leaves, but once that leaves, you're going to push through. Is that going to free you up? Is the question. That is going to free you up? Great. You're going to come through once you pass that line. It's gonna, yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. We're freed up. We've been freed up. Now this is a temporary but very, very expensive situation. There you go. And these things being slow doesn't help my cause either. Listen, minor delays in transit are a common factor, okay? Nothing I can do about it. It's just life. Oh, hey, looks like, sometimes the offices assign themselves and sometimes they don't. I don't follow. They all have the crazy range. You too, right? Yep. Sometimes I don't follow. Alright, it's fine. How are we looking over here? Yeah. And every once in a while I might need to massage things a little bit. My alternative is, of course, to build an extension But that just seems wasteful. What I'm hoping is, once we get around the bend, it won't be as bad, I suppose. I feel like it's a lie I'm telling myself to make myself feel better. Okay, progress being made here. Hopefully this will get done soon as well. I'm hoping this all gets done roughly the same time. I'm trying to figure out how I want to approach the situation, because adding another train to this track is going to be killer. We can try it. We can add a train to this track that drops people off over here, but for the offshoot, I might want to actually get this split happening right out of here, get a third track going up to connect to this. I think that's the way to go for that. And over here, oh, would you look at that? We're done. The bridge is done, finally. Oh, hello. Seems like I missed you here. Goodbye. Cool. This might be stuck here because of workers, but... yeah. Are we looking over here? We're moving, we're moving. You got all the workers you need, you got all the iron you need, and all the coal you need. What the hell happened there? Must have had a solid delivery of workers up here. Or something. Somehow we're topped up. That's definitely what happened. Excellent. Happy to see that. We're draining it. Actually, we're not draining it very quickly at all. What's the deal? I guess we're just caught up. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to complain. I'm not complaining, game. Don't take it away from me. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at our... let's see, December... sorry. Last month was... wow, net positive. I mean, of course it was. We ended up richer than we were before. So December was good. November was bad, though, right? Yeah, November was really bad. And this month we are currently in the negatives, but hopefully that'll change soon. We've got to make a couple of deliveries of steel and we'll be fine. I do want to take a look at... no, not that. I want to take a look at our... right. Import of resources. So this month, what have we done so far? Iron... yikes. Last month, how much did we do? 55k. But the month before that, surely we did a lot more. No, we did less. Okay, fair enough. Overall, though, it's reduced. You can see this the dot that pops up over in this area. It's reduced since then. Not like... oh, we've had some big drops, actually. Yeah, okay, you know what, this is good. That huge uptick, I think, is from when we started supplying it with enough workers, getting enough workers at the steel mill where we needed more iron imported. But it seems that ever since then, we have managed to drop it to a much more manageable level. That's good. Not perfect. It's still not zero, but you get enough workers, they'll work that hard, and then... it's okay, cost of doing business. It's okay, it's not forever. It's not forever. And then goes for the issues down over here. It's not forever. You're gonna come through. You know, I'm pretty happy with how this all looks and feels, actually. If you could work a little bit faster, that would make me even happier. That would make me a lot happier. It is going pretty quickly, though. I shouldn't complain so much. I don't know. Feeling very proud. Look at those people walking through this construction vehicle. That's good. This is good. A new extension. The new extension is working nicely. Or it's not working yet, but you know what I mean. It's coming together nicely. We're done here. This tennis court. Yeah, how many visitors can fit here? I want to see if staff arrives. I want to see how many people can actually visit there, I guess. And surely someone from here is going to go up to the tennis court. There we go. Yeah, see? Only 4 people at a time playing doubles. So the tennis courts are significantly less effective at entertaining people compared to the football fields. Though I agree, variety is nice, which is why it was mentioned in the comments, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Do it. And I don't know if I could have fit as many football fields up here as I did tennis courts. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and do something I've been meaning to do for a while, but I haven't done for no good reason. Go ahead and get... well, first of all, there is, yes, absolutely going to be a monument down over here. Go ahead and get you planted. Looking out that way or looking up this way? Really go either way. I'm feeling like, you know what? I'm feeling like... I've already got this one looking in. Oh, you know, it would be nice to have two looking in, I suppose. That just, I don't know, that just feels... You know what? Sure. Here's what we'll do. City planning at its finest. Okay, here's what we'll do. Put one over here. Okay. And then we'll put one over here. Oh, come on. You know you want to fit? Far from perfect. Far from perfect. It's okay. Okay, so you're going there. So we'll put one over here. There we go. Yeah. Looking out and looking in. It's a metaphor for something. I don't know. I like it. We're gonna keep it. Now, let's go ahead and get what I was originally planning on doing, which is some of these trees. Hope you guys laid out over where. Feels kind of gross putting them down over here because it literally feels like the right side of the tracks and the wrong side of the tracks, just separating them even further. And here we are putting them down. Listen, they both get to look at the trees, okay? No right or wrong side. Let's go ahead and plant this. I want to make sure it stays within the tracks over here. I just think I think it'll be nice. I think it's a fun way to create this little buffer zone, I suppose. A little green belt, if you will. I don't think we can plant trees on something this steep, which is unfortunate. I think some of our trees grow big enough. What about some bushes? No, not even bushes? Come on. Come on, game. We'll see how this plays out. We won't even be able to see the roads and stuff. We won't be able to see how things are going. This is cool. Alright, this is almost done. Good stuff, good stuff. Good progress made here already. Pretty quick. Up over here, we've got another blockage, it looks like. Nope. No, we're moving. We are moving. That's great. Awesome. You're on the third track. That means you're going up towards Rostinsky. Guys, this is... I don't know. I just... goddamn. I'm gushing. Alright. What's the meat situation? You don't have meat. What are you doing? You're an ambulance? Where are you going? Someone is hurt. At least we're responding. I guess that's what matters. Okay, so no meat. No meat. But here it's about to get delivered right now. And you're going to drop it off and immediately gets done dropping off and you start consuming, but there's no other truck for a long time. So we just sit here doing nothing. What I could probably do instead is build... Let's see. I could build a meat storage back here. We won't have a road connection. Need to do something like that for a road connection. It doesn't work nicely at all. Because then I could just deliver stuff to the meat storage and store stuff in the meat storage, and then this could pull whenever it needed to. It just doesn't work nicely. And see, it's not very long after this comes through and drops, well, food and clothes. I don't need food and clothes, I need meat. Hard call. You're coming through with meat. So it isn't that far off. Not that far off, but I feel these numbers have been getting smaller. Still pretty high. Still pretty high. These schools, like they were maybe a bit of a waste. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's the deal here. First of all, are you working? Yeah, you look like you're working good. You're missing fabric. You're really not going smoothly enough. I guess you just delivered some chemicals. Where is our next chemical shipment? Oh, it's up here. That's where it is. Man, I need to figure something out about this. What if we, pipeline stuff, is this for fuel? What about, chemical plant is right there. Fuel is for fuel, no storage, nothing else can store it. It's a hard call there. Like, how little do I want to ship at any given time? I do still need to actually produce. When a shipment arrives, I want to make sure we're producing out of it. Not just kind of staring at less than enough chemicals. There's another batch coming through. Maybe I just need more trucks. But they'll just be more clogged up. Trying to figure out the solution here. I'm not 100% sure. Apart from that, I also wanted to figure this out a little bit, right? Actually, this might be the opportune moment to clean this up. How are we doing over here? Are we moving? No, we're not. Not moving. Back there. We'll spread out. Hopefully this will get figured out. And you're going to come through. You're going to push through. Eventually this is going to break to a point of no return. Eventually. You I could send back home. Okay, so now you've been freed up. Now you get stuck there. Alright, let's go ahead and send you back home. And bring you around, get you moving. Just gotta get you past your one way. Want to come down this way. You don't want to switch over to this side. You want to work on that side. Fair enough. You're gonna get stuck here again. See, what I can do is I can just... There are temporary solutions to this stuff. I'll cancel you. You'll pass through. And I'll make you a chain again. There. Manual semaphore management over here. So once you get past that, you're going to come through now over here. Once you get past that, will this get freed up? Or will this pass through? Oh, you're going to get stuck there. You're not able to come through. Why? You're not able to come through. You're going to switch on over. You're going to move down. Looks like, yeah. It'll eventually open up. Right, because once you pass this semaphore, this thing will... Oh, goddamn. They don't have enough for train length. Okay, fair enough. Again, it was mentioned I need to space these out a little bit more. I guess this is an example of me needing to space these out. Put this over here. And put the chain over here instead. And make this a regular semaphore. There we go. That should do the trick. It's a matter of, yeah, train lengths and stuff. The blocks need to be at least a train length across. Thing is, I've got trains of different lengths that I'm trying to manage on this one set of track. You've arrived. Now, don't you dare run out of people. Better get that work done. Over here, how are we looking? Making progress, kind of stuck here. What's up? What's going on? No workers. Fair enough. That's because no workers have been arriving here. Of course there are no workers. Good stuff, though. These are coming through. You're going to come through as well. Another 250. Good, good, good. You're going to push up another, what? 310. Okay. Slightly slower commutes for a couple days. It's not the end of the world. By a couple days, I mean like for a whole month. Listen, I live in Toronto, okay? That's second nature. Why I do everything in my power to not take transit. Alright, we're good there. We're good here. Iron is good. Now we're picking up meat as well, so that means you should be able to... Ah, there we go. See, now we've flipped it the other way. Now we're out of livestock. That's partially because we're not getting workers down there. You are wasting your time. Turn around. Well, it's too late now. Keep going. Whatever. It's just going such a long distance completely empty. It just feels kind of wasteful. I mean, this track is almost done, though. Go ahead and get 2 ways set up over here and over here. That should free... I'm hoping that'll free these tracks up a little bit. But you're going to arrive, but you're not going to build because I take it there are no workers. Yep, no workers. Fair enough. At least next day morning they'll pick up right over here. So there's not much left to do here, is what I was getting at earlier. We got a decent bit of progress done already. That's about a third of the track, I would say. Another third. Okay, maybe a quarter of the track has been done. Actually, you know what? Third, 2/3, 3. Yeah, you know what? Approximately a third of the track has been done. I'm happy with that. Wondering if it's time to look at some more farmlands and stuff. This has all been done, almost. Almost. This is all fine. This is just for fire, really. We're fine over here. Workers coming through, yeah. Is that really enough workers to... No, it's not. Okay. Although that can't possibly be enough workers to top up our steel mill. And it's not. I was right. Okay, so no workers here right now, which means nothing is getting done. But you just dropped off what? Nobody? I need to get better at this situation and this situation. My fear with this, that there's so many vehicles assigned here, I'm worried I'm gonna mess it all up. But I guess you gotta do it, right? I guess you gotta do it. I'm gonna, as soon as this clears out, I'm gonna go ahead and get all these vehicles. Oh god. I'm gonna wait until this clears out, then I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get all these vehicles selected, make sure I can replace their routes immediately, make sure I don't miss anything. Because that'd be a problem otherwise. Also really hoping that we don't, I'll have to check the construction offices. I'm sure some have this assigned, but I'll check them after. What I'm thinking is I'll put a bus stop down sort of at like an angle over here so this can kind of split out that way. So we're not doing this little loop, which I'm sure is slowing us down so much as far as getting workers to come and go. Really not working in my favor. Probably quite the detriment, actually. And we'll have to pay for this stuff. Alright, so we're all cleared out. Looks like it. Cool. Want to make sure I can actually adjust this as necessary. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Close you. Move all of you over. Okay, gotta do this all like right now. Gotta get this done right now. Okay. Committed to it. Go ahead and demolish the roads here. Yep, get rid of it. Get rid of you. Okay. Let this get crushed and destroyed. Everything is great. Everything is awesome. Disappear, please. Disappear, please. Hurry it up. I hate when it takes time. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. There we go. And then I want to build road bus stop like that. Okay, so need a little bit of cleanup. Oh. Okay, almost. Demolish you. Can we fit you in here? Infrastructure where? Up there, that corner. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. It's not the end of the world. We can do this as well. Oh, that's the way to go. Let's go ahead and demolish. Again, we have to pay for this stuff, right? So I'm trying to minimize the demolishing that I do. If I get you to fit over here. A little bit lower. What's wrong? Infrastructure. Come on now. Come on now, game. I'll do something like this. I'll flatten this if that makes a difference. Because yeah, I see it does. Always makes a difference. If we pop this down over here. Or let's say over here. We want to try to make this look neat. Come on. Come on. Right, like over here. Sorry. Wasn't perfect. Okay, here we go. I figured it out. There we go. Okay. We get this connecting down this way. And we get you connecting over this way. Okay. We can close you. We can pay for you. Alright, we're gonna pay for you. This is a lot of money. Sorry, roads. Gonna go ahead and do it this way. This is gonna be the expensive one. Yeah, there's 6K right there. There's another 4K right there. Okay. But this gets done, and now you get paid for as well. And now we go ahead and assign all these vehicles. You stop. Maybe the other way around, but it doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, it's fine. Get in. Okay. You. Over here, get in. You. Alright. Over here, make sure you're getting in. You over here, make sure you're getting in. Only workers are coming here, so I don't need to micromanage that element. Over here, load. You as well. Over here, simply loading. And over here, finally, simply loading. Cool. Sidewalks need a little bit of work here as well. Footpaths. Go ahead and connect what? Demolish some of this nonsense. Yep. Pull you over this way right away. Probably make this look neater. Everything considered. Demolish you. We'll pay for the footpaths as well. No harm in doing that. Connect you right up to there. We can connect you up to there. And connect you over here. And sure. Alright, that should be a lot smoother, I imagine, because we're not doing the weird U-turn garbage. Let's go ahead and add people to this building, split it evenly. Cool, I want to see that in action. We won't do that for a while if this stuff keeps moving like this. Come on, baby. Work a little bit faster. There we go. Nice and smooth, nice and easy. You're going to get stuck there. You're going to pull around this way. Very cool, you're moving. Yeah, I think that semaphore helped, hopefully by enough. But I do want to see how this works. I think it'll be smooth. I hope so, at least. It looks a lot better as well. I don't mind this slight, curve over here. It's not that bad or anything. And it should function smoothly enough. We'll see. We'll see. I want to see at least one delivery, so to speak. Look at that. More progress made here as well. Looking good. Another tennis court completed. Excellent. 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 All right. All right. And what about up over here? Rostinsky, the progress to Rostinsky is... Oh, look at that. Look at how much work we've done. See, after the bridge was completed, this is happening so much faster now. Not much left to go. And once this is up and running, our economy should be, if I've done my planning right, our economy should be skyrocketing. Let me just check one more thing over here. I keep forgetting to check, but yeah, the trees are growing. We are chock full of wood, but we cannot store or export because you are topped up. There's no workers converting things into boards. That's fine. We still have plenty of boards left. Okay. What's the deal here? All right, trains arriving just in time. People are going to pour out. Move to this bus stop over here. And they'll get picked up from this bus stop. All right, there's the microbus coming through. Cool. Yeah, feeling pretty good about this. Lots of, like little extensions and modifications being made. A very kind of transit episode. Kind of, yeah. We'll focus on the train tracks, focus on this bus stop over here. A little bit of work on like the meat storage and whatnot, but feeling pretty good about how this is coming together. And I'm hoping this will work a lot more smoothly. So far, it feels a lot smoother. Like that bus came and went in, I would say, half the time than it used to. Roughly. I'm, making up numbers here, but certainly feels right. There we go. This is going to load up. More people are going to come through. It's just feeling good. Feeling real smooth. Anyway, folks, I feel like things are working nicely over here. We could quickly check our construction offices, make sure that none of them are having issues with worker supply. There we go. See, nothing assigned over here. I'm going to go ahead and specify you. Did I miss you? Did. Yep, go ahead and specify you. Glad I checked. So that's both of these guys done. I think the rest of you are all going to the different bus platforms. No, not mechanism. Yeah, down in Večerinka proper. Yep, looks like we are otherwise good. Awesome. So, this will be hopefully a lot smoother now. This is looking like it's making progress over here. Not getting stuck. You're pulling through. Yeah, this is feeling pretty good, folks. I'm going to call it a session over here. We've gone a little bit over that hour mark, as we tend to do with Soviet Republic, because there's just so much to look at all the time. There's so much... I never want to stop. I just want to keep checking if everything's moving, and then pausing takes such a toll, you know, holding off on doing anything else. We've completed our research. No other research available at the moment. We can, however, build a medical university, which we might want to do as well. But for now, I'm feeling pretty comfortable about where we sit, where we stand, where we've progressed. Solid episode, I think. Solid progress. Ended up with more money than we started with. Steel train is out there right now making us some money. No, that's not the steel train. That's the other train making us a bit of money. And the steel train will take us to 1.1 when it gets there, I think. Yeah, look at that. It's about to roll out. Feeling good, man. This is feeling good. And I cannot wait for Rustinsky to be operational. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm procrastinating stopping the recording because I enjoy this game that much. Kind of crazy. Folks, hope you enjoyed this session as much as I enjoyed playing it. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As I've said countless times, it helps me make decisions for the channel. A massive thanks, of course, goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly. And a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, до свидания.